So while the theme parks are closed, I thought it was the best time to debate which of Universal's theme parks is the best one. Is it Universal Studios Florida or is it Islands of Adventure? You are listening to episode 398 of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Hello everyone, I am your host, Lee. For this one, we are all in quarantine together, so I am joined by Tracy.
Annyeong. I should be in Korea, is what it means. It doesn't, it means hello.
Darren.
What's up, Internet?
And Chris.
Okay. Hold on. I'm taking the mask off.
Hey, what's up?
And of course, because she was here last week and she cannot now leave because she has to be quarantined with us, Gillian.
I'm still here.
Welcome, everybody. It's time for a debate. This is something I've wanted to do for a while, actually.
What?
Oh my God.
Don't. Oh my God,
Please
don't.
just stop right now. So as I said in the intro, we are going to decide which is the best theme park between Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida, but I'm going to break them down into each of their elements. So we're not just going to go, right, which one do you think is the best? Oh, I think it's IOA.
Lee, you forgot Volcano Bay here.
No. Because that's not a theme park. It is a water park. If Universal want to call it a water theme park, they can.
Also, I've already walked around it.
Yes. So I have broken it down into the elements of theming, rides, shows, food and drink, park music, character meets. And if at the end of that we happen to have a tie, I have a secret impromptu tiebreaker, which I have not put in the show notes, so you guys don't know that one. So the idea is I will go around the table, everyone will debate openly the pros and cons for each one, and then come up with a decision of which park they think is the best park for each element.
Okay.
So the first element we have is theming, and I will go to Christopher.
Perfect. All right. Theming. Start off with Islands of Adventure. Cool entrance. Nice light package.
Not a heavy package.
Yeah. So theming overall, I think Islands probably takes the theming on there. I love the entrance going in there. You know, you have the lighthouse also when you're walking in. And, you know, you got your individual islands going on there. When you go from one to the other, it really just takes you out and, you know, puts you into a completely different kind of set piece. So I think Islands of Adventure will take theming for me.
Okay. I'm going to go to Gillian next.
So I feel like Chris already said everything, but studios, it has the studio park feel, right? It's decorated and themed like a studio park, so it has that going for it. But I feel like you just can't beat the scale of the theming in IOA. Port of Entry is the best, you know, opening to any park I've ever seen. And then it opens up. You have that grand entrance to all of the different worlds, and then you have each of their theming is just so intricate and so perfect, so detailed. Lost Continent doesn't even have its own ride, but it's so magnificently themed.
Yeah.
So for me, it has to be Islands of Adventure, even though I prefer Diagon Alley to Hogsmeade. I think overall, I'm going to have to go with Islands of Adventure.
Okay, Darren?
Yeah, like other folks have said, I think Islands of Adventure had the benefit of opening obviously a lot later in time and at a point where the theme of a theme park really mattered. It wasn't, they were trying to get away from, you know, doing the Six Flags kind of route where you lightly themed attractions, you know, attractions based on things, but not really having anything to do with them, to like really fleshing out the interiors of those ones and making the outside, like Jillian said, look like a studio at Universal Studios Florida. So when they got over to Islands, they knew how important it was to have that outside area that's as themed as the interiors, and they really did that. It's very clear. You got the Central Lake and all your points on the outside. Walking up there as intended, straight from the port of entry into the lake area, and seeing all the lands around you, the different places you can go. It's pretty awesome. So
nice Zeus reference there.
Yep.
that was pretty cool, actually. If you meant that, Darren, that was awesome, by the way.
I did. So definitely Islands of Adventure wins overall on theming.
Tracy?
Yeah, I've got to agree. It's Islands of Adventure for me. Same reasons everybody said so far. What I like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like the studios. Obviously, it started off as, it was working studios as well, but there's no divisions. You just meander into each area. There's no definitive lines. And I like that because you've got these individual lands in Islands of Adventure. As I said, you start off with the lighthouse and you walk in and you're under the bridge and you're in Port of Entry, and that's spectacular in its own right. And then you have this, you come out of the end of Port of Entry and you've got this opening view that just appears before you, this vista. And it doesn't matter which way you go, you have very distinctive lines of when you're leaving and entering a new area. So when you're starting a new adventure, and everyone is very different, and the way it's been placed may be slightly blurred here with Hogsmeade being next to Lost Continent. But as a rule, it's very definitive. They're very different, each one. And it is because you step over that threshold and you're in a new adventure, in a new story. So yeah, it's Islands for me.
I don't think there was any surprise which one was going to win this, and I echo everyone else's statements. I think the problem is that Universal Studios Florida suffers from the fact that it started out as one thing and now is something completely different. That it's evolved over the course of 30 years. Mm-hmm. This is actually its 30-year anniversary this year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that it is what it is, because I'm sure at the time when it opened, the theming was exactly what it needed to be.
Yes.
But Islands of Adventure it's all about the theming.
Yeah.
The whole thing was designed with theming in mind from the ground up. Like you say, you walk in with the lighthouse of entering this port of this bustling city into these islands around the lagoon, and it's stunning. Even now that it's changed with Hogsmeade taking over Merlin Wood and Skull Island being kind of shoehorned in, even just that small ride still has a very specific feel about it being its own land, even though it kind of isn't. Like Gillian sort of said with The Lost Continent, there's nothing in there really to do now, but the theming of it's still probably one of the best theme lands in that park. The only thing that you've got in the studios that would challenge Islands to its theming is Diagon Alley, and that's because it was built way after the time when theming now is such a big deal. So yeah, I don't think you can argue that it's a clean sweep for Islands of Adventure. I don't think that comes as a surprise to anybody.
No.
And Production Central sucks.
It really does.
Yeah.
Like you compare the two parks, just as their entrance alone, Islands has such a definitive identity.
Yeah. You are sucked in.
The studios really
Have no
doesn't.
choice.
That entrance is, other than the arches right at the front.
Yeah, which are iconic.
The rest of it's just kind of like...
But before that, you've got the globe. That's the iconic thing.
Yeah.
Okay, next up, we are going to go with character meets. I'm going to go to Darren with this one, because Darren seems to be a new convert to character meets. Something he never used to do, and now he's kind of embraced a little bit, and I like it.
Is that a play of words? Embrace it.
Yeah.
Well, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, I can only think of maybe like 3 or 4 like different kinds of character meets at Islands of Adventure, as opposed to a ton, like right off the top of my head, just in the Hollywood section of Universal Studios Florida. You got the superheroes, the ones I'm thinking of. We got the superheroes. We got like Dudley Do-Right every once in a while in the comic strip. I mean, the comic strip cafe. Oh my gosh.
I'm sure he is there.
What's that area called?
Lagoon.
Yeah, there you go. Sure, whatever. That part I walked through really fast. And then I wouldn't say anything's really a meet and greet at Harry Potter. I mean, you can get like pictures with the people after the shows and that kind
the
of thing.
Hogwarts Express conductor.
Yeah. Not character enough for me, though. It's not like
Really?
an iconic character. I like the actor that plays him is a great guy. I love. I would prefer if it was like, like if the conductor was a main character in the movie and he was portraying that character.
Yeah.
Because that's obviously what I'm more into, and I'm going to be more bent to 80s movies and that kind of thing. So going to Universal Studios Florida and seeing Doc Brown there all the time and having continuing conversations with him, because I've talked to him enough to where that even when I didn't like characters or meeting and greeting, I would still talk to Doc Brown. Come on. And the actor that plays him, there's a couple of different actors, but the one in particular is just so great at it.
He's the one
It's
we
like
met
talking to
last
Christopher
October.
Lloyd.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's awesome. And I also feel like the Universal Studios side of things, like they get to have more fun with it. If you've been like hanging out around Hollywood lately, you'll see that like the Scooby Gang is always like going around different places, and they have like skits set up already.
Yeah.
Like Shaggy and Scooby will be like looking for each other in the photo op area, but they keep going through the curtain at the same time, so they never like find each other. Like little things like that. And then of course there's like a little 3-year-old screaming at him like he's over there. Just like how into it everybody gets. So, and then the characters for the shows, the Marilyn Monroe show and that kind of thing. And just the Blues Brothers, obviously, even though they're a show, I'd still class them as a meet and greet too. When they come in and out, they usually take some time to take pictures. So yeah, overall, I'd definitely say Universal Studios, Florida.
Okay. Jesse's pulling faces. I think she's having trouble. Gillian, I will go to you next.
Well, I'll start off by saying I've never been much of a character person like Darren, and I'm not a recent convert. I don't think I ever will be. It's just awkward. I wasn't even as a kid, But I will say the only experiences that I have had have been at studios with Beetlejuice and with Doc. And those were both fantastic as, huge fans of the films. For them to nail those characters in and of itself, I just wanted to watch them forever. I didn't even have to interact personally. I just want to watch it just as a, bystander. And I can think of so many more meet and greets at studios. Like you said, the Marilyn Monroe, all the street stuff. Islands of Adventure, the only person I've seen out and about recently was, what's her name? Thorette. What's her name?
Oh,
She-Ra.
She-Ra.
I love it.
I'd forgotten about She-Ra, actually.
What's her name?
She-Ra. She's He-Man's
that one.
cousin
Yeah,
or
that
whatever
one.
she is.
She-Woman.
She-Woman, yeah. That one.
I'd forgotten about her.
She was okay. I didn't talk to her, but I saw her there. I've seen the Madagascar people out and about sometimes, but the costume characters are, they're just for kids.
I agree with that.
Go with studios.
Yeah.
Not to say.
Okay. Go on then, Tracy. You've got thoughts, and it's killing you because there's a character meet and greet that has not been mentioned, and
There's
cannot
a lot
believe
of character meet and greets that haven't been mentioned. For a start, Woody Woodpecker. Not very often, but Woody Woodpecker is out in Islands.
in his part of entry.
Yeah,
gear,
it's really cool. Seriously, nobody's mentioned my second green grumpy husband, the Hulk.
You're right. I did forget about all the Who's. You're right.
Yeah, they got the Grinch characters.
The Grinch is
The
probably
Grinch,
one of the
the
best meet
Zeus
and greet characters in the parks, to be honest.
I was saving them for you.
Thank you. Popeye and Bluto have met them.
Look, we've
And
met
it's-
Crash Bandicoot.
We
at some
have
point.
that was pretty cool. I'm glad it was when I came out of the restroom, not going in.
You still haven't mentioned it.
The Raptor encounter.
That's the one.
Yeah. That is one of the best meet and greets I've ever done in my life. And
Ooh.
and I go, but then the studios, you've got Lucy, and you've got the Men in Black, and you've got Woody and Winnie.
I don't
You've
know
got
whether they're about much anyway. Fart and trolls.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
I did have an interaction with them in October.
Yes, you did.
February. What were we there?
No, it was October.
Yeah. Because we had matching hair. This is a hard one because my loyalties lie with my man.
Not me, everyone,
No,
by the way.
don't be stupid. I'm just married to you.
I don't know what is questioning that.
But there's, at Hello Kitty, Jade had a really great
Oh, she really did.
interaction with
Yes.
Hello Kitty. The only character she wanted to meet. She got felt up by Hello Kitty. It was pretty awesome. Jade was happy. Don't worry. No legal action is being taken. Jade wants to get married to her. This is really hard, in my opinion. So many that I really like. but I think I'm going to have to go with Islands for this one because of the Zeus characters and because of the Raptor encounter.
Okay. I'm going to leave Chris last for this one.
Ooh.
We haven't been massive meet and greet people for a long time.
No?
It's not something we keep saying. The last twice we kept saying before we came out that we would do more meet and greets, and we haven't. Islands of Adventure doesn't have many. And so the Grinch is awesome because he gets to just be which not a lot of characters get to do.
Especially to you when he finds out you're my husband.
I mean, I'm going to be honest, that when you were doing your Zeus tour in October and he just happened to pass by is one of the best meet and greets.
Serendipity.
One of the best meet and greets we've ever seen. It was awesome. I love the Hogwarts Express conductor.
Yeah.
How can you not?
How can you not? Yeah.
And I'll go against what Darren said, and I think the fact that it's a character that's not in the books is even cooler because it's something that you kind of know exists, but they've brought to life. But I get why you get that, Darren, because you have no connection to it because it's not someone you've seen.
Yeah. Well, the night bus conductor, he's from the
I forgot about him.
Yes.
movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's in there. Yeah.
Yeah. And in the books as well. So yeah, but the Hogwarts Express, yeah, and he's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And the
that-
Shrunken Head's pretty awesome as well.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
The Marvel characters, I know Daryl, who we had on the show when we talked about Marvel Superhero Island, he is a huge fan of those characters. And if you're into Marvel, if you're into X-Men, those characters are awesome. I mean, he goes on all the time about how they'll still remember him from the year before. In fairness, Daryl's about 6 foot odd. He just cut a figure.
Yeah.
But I was going to say, I hate it when they have the announcements for every 5 seconds for like 15 minutes. The characters are coming down the street.
I suppose they have to get
And then they
people
all
out the
come
way.
out in their stupid ATVs and I get stuck, on the street. I hate that.
Tell us how you really feel.
Yeah. The Raptor encounter is amazing. We have had such good experiences the last twice. When we did it with Jade last time, it was awesome. And then it was one of the first things we did with Robin and Michelle when we came out for the weekend of last year. But Studios does have many, many more.
More doesn't always mean better.
I'll be honest, at this point, I have no idea which way I'm going.
Yeah.
I really don't. Lucy's
I've
always...
never done the Raptor encounter.
Oh,
I've
it's
always
awesome,
wanted to, but I
Gillian.
never wanted to
Do
wait
it.
30 minutes to do it.
It's
It's
worth
so
it.
good, and the beauty of it is as well that you get videos of it, and it's one that works because you can give them your phone and they'll take video of it as well. We've got video of both when we did it with
Yeah.
Robin and Michelle and with Jade this year. But yeah, the Scooby Gang's awesome. We had
Yeah.
such a great interaction with Doc Brown in
Beetlejuice
Cyber
didn't
Image.
catch it. Oh no, I forgot about. Oh. No, I'm sticking with what I said.
Purely on the Hogwarts Express conductor and the Raptor encounter, I'm gonna say Islands of Adventure. Christopher, you get to play
Ooh.
tiebreaker, sir.
Okay. So while you all were talking, I actually thought about this for a little while. And initially, I thought of one character and I go, that's the pick. Doesn't matter. They win. But then I had to, start thinking about everybody else. You guys mentioned a lot of characters. So Islands does have quite a few meet and greets. The Raptor encounter, for sure, I agree, is one of the coolest meet and greets just because it's awesome. And if you have like a group of people and like some people in your party are actually like scared of a dinosaur, it's great. You get awesome pictures. I was also leaning a little bit on Islands because of the Grinch. However, the problem I have there is that the Grinch is not there year round. It's a different Grinch. And if we had Christmas Grinch year round, I think it would tilt me a little bit more that way.
I never even thought about Christmas Grinch. Yeah.
Yeah, for
Ask
sure.
me next year about that if I've changed my mind.
So yeah, I still have to side with Universal just because for one person, Beetlejuice, every time we go there, we always try to interact with him. He's similar to like the Scooby Gang where they do things random. I think the Beetlejuice character, and there's one in particular that I love. He's great. The voice is awesome. Like he'll just literally do random stuff similar to Doc Brown, where he's like going through the garbage can looking for stuff.
Yeah.
And, just will say a random comment, just keep on walking by you. And we always say hi to him, and he always, like, every single time, like, oh, can I have a picture? And then he just looks over at Alexa and he just goes towards her and like gives her like this really awkward hug thing, and she's cracking up. I'm cracking up. It's awesome. So Beetlejuice really steals the show for me. And then also Doc Brown. He's great. There's a couple different ones. I think the one we had last time was a little bit awkward. Darren, you remember the conversation?
Yeah. That was an odd one.
Yeah, he wasn't that I normally.
He wasn't the best improver. I'll say on that. On that morning,
having a Doc Brown in the parks, just doing his whole thing. That's also, big for me. So yeah, Universal Studios is going to be my pick.
Nice.
Okay.
The correct answer.
It could be interesting as well, because if you throw in Halloween Horror Nights, I'll be honest, the improv actors that we had, I'm still sticking with Islands of Adventure. I'm just throwing a curveball in here at some point because I don't want it to be part of the conversation. But the Dr. Frankenstein that we had at Scare Actor Dining last year was amazing. He was unbelievably good.
Mm-hmm.
That's very
It is great.
That guy was awesome.
He really was. Like, he was so much fun, but improv just like that was amazing.
Yeah. And while everybody else runs like straight to the rides and everything, I do highly recommend, like, in the morning, instead of doing that, cut right, go to Hollywood, because there won't be lines, and you'll get to experience what theme parks used to be like with characters, in that they were just walking around and they would come up to you instead of having to wait in a 5-minute line. So
Picture line.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the opposite of Disney, I'll just say.
Yeah. So we are now one each going into the next topic, and the next topic is shows, and I'm going to put this down as shows. Is anything you sit down or stand up to watch that is performed in front of you? Okay. If you want to include the Ragtime Gals, please go ahead. And I am going to go to Tracy first, because for someone who was like, I hate getting thrust into impromptu things, I am watching what's going on across the room from me now. And she's like fully embraced in it at this point.
I've just been walking around the parks. Now, in my head...
You can throw in board if you want, what we know about it as well.
In my head, shows here are 4 to 7. Islands 4.
As in the amount
7.
of?
Yeah, that I can think of. Because I keep getting confused, and I'll be walking around Islands and suddenly find myself halfway around the studio, so obviously I need to go back soon.
October.
So, on that basis, yes, that's more for studios. Yeah, I think I know where I'm going with this. So, let's start with Islands. I'm going in, I'm taking a right, because I always go right, if I can. We've got other stories you'll hear in Zeus Landing, which I go, but I'm only there really to elbow the kids out the way to go and meet the characters, let's face it.
And get a private meet and greet because you flash your tattoo.
Yeah, which hasn't happened the last twice.
No.
But that's not in the same place anymore, so it's not as good as it used to be.
Is it not?
No, it's next to one of the shops.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm counting Poseidon's Fury as a show.
Oh,
Because for me, it's a show. It's not a ride. You are watching something. It's all right.
I'm counting it, but it's not really factoring.
Yeah.
Never mind.
You've got your Frog Choir and the Durmstrang.
It is called the Tri-Wizard Spirit Rally.
Yes, you've got that. You've also got the Castle Projection Show.
Why is Gillian booing?
Spirit Rally. Oh.
Yeah. Save that for your own debate, woman.
Sorry.
We're supposed
She's
to...
right, like, fair enough.
Yeah. So, we've got that. I'm kind of struggling after that. 1, 2, 3. That's 4. So I don't think there's anything else.
Do we class Ollivanders? Do we class Ollivanders
I've
as a
forgotten
show?
about Ollivanders because we haven't done that in forever.
But in fairness, that's important.
It counts on both.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's just
So it
discount that.
cancels
'Cause
each other out. But I just wanted to throw it out.
Yeah. There isn't anything else that I can think of. There's no street performance, really.
I'd call maybe Raptor Encounter. Especially when they come out.
Well, the thing is...
I would kind of class that as a
I suppose you could class it like the the egg hatching thing in the
Yeah.
Discovery Centre.
However, Raptor Encounter happens behind you. You don't really see what's happened until you look at your video later.
Yeah. I'll get into it in mine. Sorry.
Yeah. So that's.
You already mentioned cinematic vibration.
Oh, she's still in Islands.
I'm
at
still
this
in
point,
Islands.
Chris.
I'm struggling
no
to.
worries.
Okay, my bad.
So it's
Back to
kind
your
of.
drink.
It's all right. You go into the studios. You turn a corner and there's something. You born.
I can't
Obviously,
wait for that. And
we
obviously,
haven't-
we don't even know when it's
We don't
going
know
to
when.
open.
Yeah, but from what I'm hearing and seeing, it's going to be amazing, and I'm quite happy. I'll happily hold my hands up and say I quite probably have been completely wrong about this. We've got one of the best shows in any park, which is a horror makeup show. You've got your Lagoon show. You've got Day in the
Well,
Park.
the Lagoon show night and day.
Yep. Day in the Park with Barney, if that is up your alley. No one. Wow.
Yeah,
Cold
thought about it.
crowd. And then you've got nothing until like Celestina Warbeck or the
No, you've missed the very important one.
which one have I missed out?
Well,
Actors.
you have, but that's not where I was
Oh
going.
yeah, I did have that in my list.
Fear Factor Live.
Oh yeah. I've never seen it, that's why.
There's a reason.
You've got Celestina or you've got the
Tale of the Three Brothers
Yeah,
who
you've
found the
got-
Fair Fortune.
Yep. Blues Brothers, Ragtime Gals.
Beat Builders. Sing It.
Yep.
Yes.
You've got parades.
The Marilyn Show. The Parade.
Parades.
Yeah.
There's for me, shows are integral for families where you have non-riders. There's a lot more of that.
I don't even think you need it for non-riders, just to give
Well, no,
yourself a break
yeah,
from
well,
everything
this is
else.
But putting the two together, I was thinking, well, there might only be 4 in Ireland, but they might be better quality. Sadly, they're not.
No.
You know,
There's no contest.
to be honest, if it was just horror makeup show, it would win anyway. So really, just the basis of that and Blues Brothers, because I love that. It's got to be studios.
Okie dokie. Who shall we go to next? I'm going to go to Chris next.
So yeah, Tracy basically mentioned everything.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. It's good because it lets me kind of look at them and think. I'm trying to think what we actually stop to do show wise, right?
Yeah.
Because I mean, if I don't stop to do something, even though it's there, it doesn't really matter.
Mhm.
I do thoroughly enjoy the beat builders. For some
Yes.
reason, they're just
No, I love that.
upbeats.
Anything like that.
Yeah, I love
fun to
anything
watch
like
it.
that.
I've seen it countless
I
times.
know I do.
Gillian, is it? Well, I think we just need to step back a little bit. Gillian, is there something you'd like to tell us about the Beat Builders?
Oh, I think you know.
Good.
Yeah, they did
Okay.
a silent show once. Still there watching it.
They could be silent. I wouldn't mind.
Okay.
I will take more notice next time.
Sorry, Chris.
Yeah, but I think after introducing the cinematic celebration spectacular, whichever one it is,
Celebration.
Celebration.
It's the one that.
Why do you think I said Lagoon Show?
So you have to say it's the one that doesn't make. It's the one that makes the least amount of sense. So when the 100 Years of Movie Magic was spectacular, not celebration, and the one that is just random is celebration. So it doesn't make sense.
So yeah, that Lagoon show's freaking awesome. And then I also, if I can include the Horror Nights one, then that just kind of takes it over the edge and keeps me to picking Universal Studios.
Okay. Jillian. You're only going to pick Universal Studios Florida just because the Beat Builders.
No, it's not actually because of the beat builders.
It would have been
Though
a good
I
enough
do
reason.
love those beat builders. No, for me, it's all about Celestina Warbeck. That
Okay.
is my favorite show. I force my husband to watch it at least twice every time we go. I am obsessed. I know
Wow.
all the dance moves. I know all the songs. I play them regularly in my car. I don't understand why they don't sell them on iTunes. They're missing out a lot of money.
Agreed. They did release a
Okay.
couple, didn't they, at some point? I think, if I remember rightly.
Yes.
There's a couple of tracks, but they're not all there. I just love that show. And I actually auditioned for the Tri-Wizard choir, the frog choir, when I was living there. But I don't particularly enjoy that show. But that was the one that was auditioning at the time. I love Celestina. I love horror makeup show. Animal actors I really enjoy, even if it's, outside and it's hot. I just love the animals. I've seen it 1,000 times. It doesn't matter. Horror makeup show is always funny. I like The Tale of the Three Brothers. Not huge on The Fountain of Fair Fortune, but I do love The Three Brothers. Yep, Beat Builders. I do miss the old show they had in San Francisco, the one that Our Fish Fly.
Oh, I can't remember what it was called. Yeah, it's funny. We were just watching it the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was an acrobat
the fish market
show. It was
thing.
very
Yeah,
good.
it was pretty good actually, because we watched it, Tracy, because the guy they were doing the juggling and the guy kept dropping his things every 5 minutes. He was awful. Sorry if you're listening.
Well,
Stuff up.
they just have so much in studios. It's everywhere. The Marilyn Monroe show. They got the Blues Brothers, everything. In Islands, you have the 2 shows in Hogsmeade, which suck.
Oh my
and
God.
Poseidon's Fury we did last time. I mean, the whole concept is awesome. Having the live guide is awesome. Water tunnel, so cool. We had a person with Christina's husband, John, had never done it before with us, and he was just cackling the entire time at the absurdity of it all. So it's still fun, but it's just that's it. It's all you have. There's just not enough there, and I don't understand what they're doing. Just sitting with the Voyage of Sinbad show, just vacant. Even though that show itself was still terrible, you could put something good and worthwhile in there. I don't know why they had to rush to put something in Bourne over that vacant amphitheater on the other side. Same with the Toon Lagoon amphitheater, which has had anything in it since the 90s, I believe.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's any contest. It's got to be studios.
I shall let you go last, Darren, even though I don't think it's going to be competition because Universal Studios already won.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I pretty much agree, and it comes down to the fact that Islands doesn't have much. Personally, Mrs. Dunn, I love the Frog Choir, and that is the only thing that would pull me towards Islands of Adventure. I love the Frog Choir, but that's probably it. Like Tracy said, the other stories you'll hear, we basically go for the big character meet and greet at the end, if we go at all. Poseidon's Fury is desperately in need of some updating.
Yep.
Sinbad, even when it was there, was... As an overall show, it was pretty poor, but just some of the stunts and stuff, and it still made it a decent show to go and see every now and again. But other than that, there isn't anything. But then, in the studios, as far as us stopping to do stuff, we've never seen Fear Factor live. We've never actually stopped to watch the Beat Builders, however much we watch vlogs and go, we should watch that because I love the out of stuff like that. Yeah, I've never actually stopped and watched it. The Marilyn show looks really good, but we've never seen that. I love the Ragtime Gals. I could sit and just watch them for hours because I am a sucker for a barbershop quartet. But purely just on the horror makeup show, the studios has got to win because it's awesome. It's the same show it has been since the first time we went, barring a little bit. And yet we did it twice in February and it was still great both times. So I'm going to go for studios as well. So Darren, I know what you're going to pick, so take us home.
Yeah. Well, I would go with everybody, and I'm going to. But I will say that they should lose some points for having Fear Factor on the studio side.
Yeah.
There's so many better things just around that area that you could do. I think that you could incorporate that with. It's just crazy to me that it's still happening. But at the same time, like when the park's in full swing, like it's like full for people to try to audition and things like that. And I think that's really enough, is like to give people that opportunity to be on stage or something like that,
Yeah.
Still have that chance to be part of a show at Universal. Imagine that, huh? So yeah, that and the horror makeup show like that. But really the big thing at studios that's going to put it above everything else is what I go there to personally rope drop for. You got to make sure you get the front spot because of course the front spot's the sprinkle spot. And that's the Barney show. Really, nobody's brought that up yet. You got to rope down. Right. And don't tell me you haven't. Yeah, you got to get up there. You got to get there before the kids do, because they, yeah. My kid, can he sit in front of you? No, he can't. All these sprinkles is mine. And then I just sit there and contemplate them putting on and taking off the Barney costume
Yes.
after our show about
Absolutely.
that. So,
With Tiffany, yeah.
yeah. But yeah, no, just really overall, Universal obviously kills
Yeah.
it. And I love the random street shows that happen out of nowhere. They still surprise people. I see people getting surprised every single time they come out. So when Marilyn Monroe drives down the street with a car full of people and then you're just like, oh, cool. You know, she's going to go by, you wave, and then the car stops and they put on a whole show.
Yeah.
It's like, it's cool. You don't get that too often anymore. So that's it.
No, and it's kind of like that thing you said that I think the meet and greets in the studios are like Beetlejuice and Doc Brown and a couple of others. They are just random wandering characters. It's not a whole, look, we're going to roll the characters out, get into line, you get your 2 minutes with them. I mean, no one's even mentioned, we've never actually done it, but again, an interactive meet and greet with Shrek and Donkey. I love an interactive meet and greet like that. The Transformers, no one mentioned the Transformers, yeah.
Well, in that case then,
I forgot about Transformers.
the Mystic Fountain.
Oh, God, yeah. How did no one meet mention the Mystic Fountain?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I think studios still...
Oh, definitely.
We're on character meet and greets, and we're on shows now, aren't we? Anyway.
Yeah.
We're on shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, and I was going to say about the Raptor encounter. Like when they first come out, especially if you're one of the first people in line there, the trainer will come out and it's really like a show on their behalf, I'd say more than the Raptor itself, because they're giving you like the whole spiel rundown of things. Like, okay, this is how it's going to be when she comes out. She's going to do this very specific thing, and they've already got that worked out ahead of time. So she does the exact opposite of what Free said. You know, and they have like 100 different scenarios. Every time I've been up there, it's been a different like scenario that they've run through. It's never been the same situation twice. So.
Yeah, it is. I know we're going back on that, but you're right. The Raptor count also. I know when we did it with Tracy last year, and your hair was purple when we came out for the Weekender.
Purple and green.
And like the guy was like, "Madam, she's going to take a very keen interest in your hair because that colour is the colour we use for food. So if you feel a tug, just go limp. It'll be over in seconds."
Oh, it was pink and green. Purple and green.
It was so good.
Yeah. So yeah, they're a show in and of themselves.
Agreed.
But Universal still wins.
Yep. So we are currently 2-1 Universal over Islands of Adventure. We will take a quick break and we'll be back for some more.
Have you taken a stroll down Diagon Alley and visited Gringotts Bank? Taken a ride through New York with Jimmy Fallon? Visited the Truffler Trees in Zeus Landing or hung out with a real-life Transformer? No? Then what are you waiting for? At Universal Orlando Resort, there truly is an option for everyone. Or if you're leaning a little more towards pixie dust rather than ones and portions, Disney destinations around the globe await your arrival. No matter the adventure, our sponsors have you covered. Be sure to let the experts at Mouse Muggle Travel Company take care of all your travel needs. Earning the distinction of being an earmarked agency specializing in Disney destinations, as well as becoming one of the first to be named a U Preferred agency with Universal Parks and Resorts vacations. Mouse Muggle Travel Company will ensure you receive top-rate customized service. Just visit mousemuggle.com to fill out a non-obligation quote request, or send your request to info@mouseandmuggle.com. Their team can take care of you no matter where in the world you go. With a flick of their wand and a little bit of pixie dust, the process will be so seamless, some might even say it's simply magical.
Okay, welcome back everyone. We are continuing our look at which park is the best between Islands of Adventure and Universal Studios Florida, and we are moving on to food and drink. And I'm going to go to Jillian for this one first.
This is tough. Can I pick City Walk?
No.
I was going to ask the same.
I've been to Mythos once. It was okay. R.I.P. the butter.
Let's take a minute's silence for the butter.
And pour one butter out.
Pour one out. Yeah, I just poured out some of my Truly. I prefer 3 broomsticks to oh my God, I'm blanking.
Leaky Cauldron.
Thank you. Because that just smells like fish.
You like the 3 broomsticks because it smells like fish?
No, I don't think the 3 broomsticks smells like fish. I think that the Leaky Cauldron smells like fish.
Oh no, the 3 broomsticks stinks of fish.
I don't think so.
We were in there, Tracy, we were in there not that long ago, and it stunk of fish. When we went in for breakfast with Andy and Catherine, oh my God, it was humming.
I thought it was just you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no, that's for me, that's the Leaky Cauldron. Every time you walk into Diagon Alley, you just get a wafting of fish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I prefer 3 broomsticks. I like the Hogshead. But I love Fast Food Boulevard. And if we're going to go with like a big group of people, that's always where we go for lunch is Fast Food Boulevard because there's something for everyone. There's a lot of options. I'm very partial to the Monsters Cafe Scare Actor Dining we did there.
Oh, yes.
Oh, God, this is tough. Never been to Confisco, though I wanted to. We went to Backwater Bar for the first time, which was neat. Well, shoot.
That's the thing, because you've got to roll drinks into it as well, and it makes it a whole different kettle of fish than just food.
Mm?
Well, I like the Hogshead for drinks. Oh, but Finnegan's. Oh, no.
This is what I like. This is what we needed for those awkward debates of, oh, no, I don't know which one to go for.
And then they have the Tots now. Oh, no. I think I'm going to have... Oh, God.
Love it.
I do like... Okay. Here's the deciding factor right here. You ready?
Okay.
Diagon Alley has the hopping pot and the Fountain of Fair Fortune.
Okay.
I hate the freaking butterbeer carts in Hogsmeade. I'm going Studios.
Right. Darren.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna keep this one short on my side. There's a lot of good stuff at Islands of Adventure. I dig it, but there's the trifecta over at the studios, and that's Finnegan's, headed up by Master Jan, queen of everything, food and drink, drink particularly. So you've got Finnegan's, Fast Food Boulevard, as Jillian mentioned, the place where anybody can go for anything. And of course, the newly opened, it's not an F name, so the freaking Today Show Cafe.
I just said to Tracy, I knew what your trifecta was.
Yep. So that's it. Like if you want breakfast, if you want a little snack, something like that, or a light lunch even, Today Show Cafe is great for it. Fast Food Boulevard's awesome. Like Jillian said, they got something for everybody there, and really good stuff too. Finnegan's. Finnegan's is just a great atmosphere. It's been there since the beginning, so it feels like a neighborhood bar every time you go in there, even though you're with a bunch of theme park people. It's crazy.
Sometimes you want to go.
Like, what other theme park do you know the bartender's name and like get sad when you go there and she's not there?
Yep.
You want to go where people know. We're going to go to next. I will go to Tracy.
It's a no-brainer.
I know, because just for one place and one place alone.
Studios.
Circus McGurkus.
No. It's for one place and one thing only.
Yeah. So I like the matcha green tea puff.
There you go.
From the Today Cafe. To be honest, I would need to go there in Springfield and I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because, although I would hop over to Diagon Alley. The sandwiches in Today Cafe are amazing. The coffee's good. The matcha green tea puffs are amazing. I've had other things. Go back to the matcha green tea puffs every time. Fast Food Boulevard, as we've said, what's not to like? If you can't find something to eat in there, you are a fussy eater. You have the Duff Brewery, you have the Bumblebee Man Taco Truck, which is awesome. Yeah. And then, I can go get my pumpkin juice or my Hogshead brew over at the Hopping Pot.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not even going to debate anything else. It's just a clear winner. There's nothing else that's really leapt out at me. So plus, don't forget, you also have like Horror Nights food and drink.
No, you can't include. That's not fair.
But over that side, you have your Horror Nights food and drink.
Yeah,
and
but that's not fair because Islands
Gras.
doesn't have anything to go against that.
Well, that's its own fault.
It's not its own fault.
It did it once. It should have done it again. Up your game, Islands.
Yeah, come on, Grinchmas.
Yeah.
Signature items.
Oh yeah, a Grinch teeny.
So you're going studios.
I'm going studios. Yeah, I'm not even debating it. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's like a melon liqueur and it's garnished with
Oh
hair.
no, you lost me
I was
with
going to
melon.
say fur out of your teeth. Yeah.
Yep.
Green apple.
Right. I'm going to let Chris go last because I
Oh,
don't
no,
think he's
hang
gone
on.
last yet. Oh,
should-
my God.
It should be onion based.
Yes, you're right. It should.
Yes.
Sour green apple.
Yes.
An onion.
It's interesting going through this debate when Islands of Adventure has been voted on. I can never remember. What's that stupid?
TripAdvisor.
That's the one. As the best theme park in the world for however long. And yet when you break it down into its elements at this point, I'd be surprised if it's going to win. I think the next one's going to be interesting after this. But anyway, I love the Croissant Moon Bakery. It's awesome. We have only ever been to the Confisco Grill once for breakfast, and it was amazing. The tots are a great addition to Islands of Adventure. Other than that, we haven't really eaten in Islands of Adventure. We've eaten at Mythos twice.
Yep.
And it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
It's all right.
Better than normal theme park stuff.
Yeah.
It's the value, I think, is the bigger thing for that.
Yeah.
I
Let's have the tots.
prefer the Leaky Cauldron over Three Broomsticks. You can rule out all the drinks because what you can get in for me at least, what you can get in Hogsmeade, you can get in Diagon Alley. Today Cafe is awesome. We have eaten there like 7 or 8 times, I think, in 2 visits at this point. That says a lot for just somewhere that's basically fast food. Fast Food Boulevard is awesome. Like Tracy said, just roping in the Lard Lad Donuts and the taco truck, and then Florian Fortescue's ice cream parlor that nobody's mentioned yet.
Oh yeah.
Just tips it
there.
in. You what?
After our ice cream thing, really, I haven't been there.
You've never been there?
I haven't been there since our ice cream debate.
Darren.
What's up to him?
I had 2 large scoops of butterbeer ice cream last time we were there. It was amazing. Yeah, I've never been to Finnegan's. It's somewhere where we did go and none of us were hungry, so we got kicked out.
Last time we went, I had a Starbucks in my hand instead, so I didn't get a drink.
Yeah, it's so weird, and it just shows what we've talked about on the show for so much, that everyone has this rose-tinted view of Islands of Adventure, and it's not that it's a bad theme park, not at all.
No.
It's because it's kind of just been left to be what it is for such a long time at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But we'll get there to the end, so I'm going to wrap up with Chris. But Chris, your vote doesn't matter because it's already 4-0 anyway. But please tell us your opinion.
So, I thought this was going to be super easy, and it is, but I'll still mention couple things here that I think about when I think about islands, right? Fire Eater's Grill. We love going there.
Yeah, I'd love to go there. It's somewhere I haven't eaten, but I really want to. I've seen the, sorry, I know I'm butting in, the kebabs look amazing.
Kebabs are good. And the gyros are good there. Lex always wants to grab one, and we usually do. It's good stuff over there. Obviously, you mentioned green eggs and ham. Awesome addition to the food over there. We also have to mention drinks. So Backwater Bar is normally a staple that we go right to if we enter through Islands of Adventure. We'll just grab something and just take it with us. I'm with you on the Mythos. I mean, we've been there. It's not the best thing in the world. It's not bad by any means. But yeah, the food selection's, I think, a lot better over at Universal. I mean, they have Finnegan's, like Darren mentioned, and who doesn't go to Finnegan's when they go there? You must be a lunatic.
Well, we did, but just to fall asleep in the corner because it was too cold outside.
You fell asleep in the corner. I just shivered.
Yeah, you got Finnegan's over there, and I think that's kind of one, like I said, that we go there all the time.
Chris doesn't remember anything after Finnegan.
Yeah, we go to Finnegan's and we end off at Finnegan's, and then you also have Fast Food Boulevard. You know, it has something for everybody there, and being I just tried a Krusty Burger for the first time last Horror Nights. I am now in love with them and want to grab one every time. So.
Oh, it's a chicken and
Has anyone been to Lombard's?
Darren, you have.
Yes, I did one time.
I've not been. Do love Burger Co. and Chez Alcatraz.
Yeah.
Chez Alcatraz is good.
Yeah. Lombard's is they've got some stuff up there that's okay, but it's just
You need to be a seafood fan though, don't you, Darren? I think.
Yeah, I think you do, and then like also a seafood fan that's also pretty tolerant of okay seafood.
Okay.
Because it's a theme park still, so you're the top of the line. It's like it's the mythos of seafood. There you go.
Well, it is their signature restaurant over there, isn't it?
That's a good way to say it.
Yeah.
Right. So we are now 3 against 1. So it could tie at this point. but we will see. And depending, I'm actually going to do the last one first.
Oh. Okay.
I originally had it the other way around. I think I'm going to do it this way. So the next topic we are going to discuss is park music. And that is any music playing around the park as in kind of background music. Who hasn't gone first so far? I'm going to throw it at Chris.
Theme park music.
So area outside sort of land music is what we're looking at.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying to think.
Chris just listens to DJ Khaled on his AirPods.
That's all I do, even outside the park.
We the best.
And the only scenic... Oh, no, that's something else.
So Islands of Adventure, obviously you have Port of Entry. And we've discussed in great detail that music.
Oh, yes.
And how awesome it is and how awesomer it could have been. But yeah, I love that there. That music is awesome. Trying to think where else they have. I'm not a big fan of Toon Lagoon music. It gets kind of annoying after a while. You got Seuss. I do kind of like the Seuss, even though that's repetitive and sometimes gets annoying. But for some reason, I guess with all the visuals you have going on there, it's like, okay, I'll go insane. What else? I think so. I'm trying to think. Do both Harry Potter portions have the same music?
No.
I think they're different.
Yes.
Huh.
Because the outside music of the London facade is very much the sort of night bus music that's played on the Hogwarts Express, I think. I don't actually remember specifically the music that's played in Diagon Alley.
I'm trying to remember right now too. Yeah.
Yeah, it seems very more prominent in Hogsmeade than it does in Diagon Alley.
Yeah. I don't know if they have
It's
any.
a lot of the movie 5 music.
I can't think of actually hearing any of it.
It's a lot of sound effects too. It's like the train.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have that at Islands. Then if I had to go to Universal, there's not really anything coming in Production Central that I can remember. You go down.
Cool.
Is there? Am I not remembering?
Probably not.
Oh, fair. Yeah, I'm trying to think around Universal. I mean, there's not much that kind of stands out.
Don't forget, there's that awesome 90s loop up by Men in Black.
Oh, man.
Ooh.
Don't hand all these to
always sing and dance off the ride. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to go with Islands of Adventure on this one. I may be missing something, but like if I have to just off the top of my head, my mind's going more towards Islands.
Okay. Gillian.
Okay. I've been twitching over here. For me, this is an easy one. Universal Studios, nothing jumps out at me at all because the only thing that they play is the IP music, which is fine. You know, when we're walking up to the turnstiles and you're walking to Production Central, you hear Back to the Future, you hear Apollo 13, you hear all of those, you know, grand soundtracks, which is fine. And as you mentioned, you get the 90s loop up near MIB. But that's it. Nothing else really jumps out at you anywhere else in the park.
Yeah.
Islands of Adventure, each area has its own specific soundtrack that is so just ingrained in my memory and in my psyche. Port of Entry, obviously, I cry every time. That
Good.
one particular track.
I knew there was
everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, of course I do.
Going through Marvel Superhero Island, one of my very favorite podcast episodes ever was when you interviewed the composer for that
Howard.
soundtrack. I think it's
Cool.
amazing.
Yeah.
I love the Toon Lagoon music. I was literally just talking to my husband about it last night because there was something that reminded me of the dun, 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 and I constantly make fun of the Reign of Kong music because I go Dun, 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 bah, bah, like, it's just so iconic. Like you can't. I don't know. No, there's no competition for me. And then Hogsmeade is, of course, the classic Harry Potter. You know, it's just got the soundtrack that just it gives you all the feels, man. It's just no competition for me. It's Islands of Adventure all the way.
Who are we going next? Darren.
Okay. Well, I do obviously like the Back to the Future. It seems to always hit on that one every time I walk in, so it's perfect. Like I'm walking under the arches and Back to the Future's playing, so I love that. They used to, every once in a while they still do. They have a band up front at Universal when you first walk in, like a kind of like a brass band. I'd say.
To the side, but over in front of where the Hello Kitty store is now.
Yeah. And I think maybe since Hello Kitty, I might not have seen them since then.
No, we haven't. I think it was 2013 the last time we saw them.
Oh, Lord. Well, I don't think it's been that long since I've seen them.
No.
The band in front of Hello Kitty?
Yeah,
we saw them in October.
You should
come out every now and then.
Yeah, they play the TV show themes.
Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah. So that's fun, and they'll even take requests if you walk by and ask them for something. If you got an old TV show that you like, they'll play it for you. Thinking going down Hollywood Boulevard, you get that. You do have that like hooray for Hollywood kind of feel. I know we're not taking special events into account, but man, if we were, don't fail me now.
Don't fail me now.
That would definitely come into play there.
Yes.
Central Park area like has like some nice calm music playing all the time, actually, and then also anytime you want to, you have a couple of drinks and you want to just do that slow motion run thing, Central Park's great for it because it plays that song that they play like as somebody's doing something amazing and momentous in a sports movie. Yeah, dun 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 dun.
Oh, Chariots of Fire.
Yeah, there you go. I was forgetting it, but there you go. Yeah, you run in slow motion as you go down there. It's great. I think that it does have more music in it than it gets credit for, like the music in those areas. And then Men in Black is awesome as well.
Give over.
I do. I love it.
You
The
can't touch
MIB
this.
song, that's great. Come on.
Yeah, but that's inside. That's not outside park music. That's coming off the ride. That's not outside.
They play the Men in Black song outside.
Did they?
Yeah.
No, Tracy's nodding. I'll let you off. Okay.
Yeah. So there's a lot in the New York area. They usually have some like old timey stuff going down Sting Alley and stuff like that as well. Oh, but no, it's islands. I mean, after there's two episodes in particular, my two favorite interviews that we've done, just because of how great it was to talk to both of them and how passionate they were about it, was William Kidd, who was the composer of Islands of Adventure, basically, and how things integrate on the bridges from one thing to the next. It doesn't always work the way it's supposed to now.
Not anymore, no.
Yeah. But the original intention, I think, still holds some merit there. And then as cohesive it is as a land, as you're like viewing the individual lands and things, they did the same kind of thing with the music, and they made it match the areas so well. And it's so much fun to go through and listen to that stuff and being original. And again, like you said, with Marvel area, the original soundtrack for that as well. Of course, I think about our podcast and our first theme song unofficially.
Shh, not on there anymore. I took it all out now.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
We might have used some park music back in the day. And that's that. And then just talking to him and then reading about what the other things he's done. And, worked on like one of my favorite video games when I was a kid and stuff too. So it was awesome talking to him. But yeah, overall, just, the passion that was put into the projects at Islands, you can't measure it up to just using ported music.
Agreed. I'll let Tracy go last. Tracy, I don't think it's going to matter. But talk about the studios. Other than Springfield and the 90s loop in front of Men in Black and Diagon Alley, none of that theme park music stands out to me.
No.
Sorry, Blues Brothers. I forgot to mention you.
Yeah.
I love you.
Can't think of an area loop that stands out in the studios to me at all, other than those three areas. And one's ironic. Islands of Adventure, again, like we said about its theming, that whole soundtrack was composed especially for that land. And you are talking about, so we go on about how all the music played in Universal Studios Florida is IP music. But everything in Islands, when it was first opened, was technically an IP. It was Marvel, it was all the Toon stuff, it was Jurassic Park, Lost Continent, not so much, Zeus Landing. But they still created all new music for each of those lands. So it has its own feel about it. And talking to Bill Kidd, we're talking about someone that we interviewed 20 years after he created that music, and he still knew every nuance of those pieces of music that he'd composed. That's how much it stuck in his head. That's how much it meant to him to create that music for that park. There is absolutely no competition. The fact that we have the soundtrack CD upstairs and still listen to, the fact that, like Gillian said, I can walk into Islands of Adventure and I hear that part of entry music and it instantly makes me tear up. There's nothing in the studios that will evoke that emotion in me. So for that reason alone, it's got to be Islands of Adventure.
You just reminded me of the reggae version of the Jurassic Park theme that I love so much.
Yeah, I would love. Yeah, it's like a calypso kind of version of it. It's not on the soundtrack, which is such a shame. There's so many pieces of music still played in that park that aren't on that soundtrack, and it kills me because I'd kill for them. Yeah.
Release the vinyl.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that I don't understand why they don't have the CD, because people would buy it. People are bigger fans now of those parks than they ever were when that CD was available. So they'd make a killing on it. And how much does it cost to produce a CD? Nothing. Exactly. Or even just a digital download. Go on, Tris. Give us a queen sleep. A queen sleep? I don't know what that is. A clean sweep. Because I know you're going to.
Queen sleep. I could do with one. It's a no-brainer. Islands. Everything you've all said, but you have me at port of entry. I walk in there, that's it, I'm done, I'm a sucker. I love it. And talking to Bill Kidd, that just cemented my love for that. I'm not even going to debate anymore because you've all said it. It's just Islands.
I don't know whether we ever got to experience that music played in Port of Entry as it was meant to, because obviously at that point we didn't know.
No.
But I would love to have actually been there and heard where it was all played, the 4 or 5, 6 separate pieces of music at different points, and to actually stand in between those 2 points and hear that would be so awesome.
Yeah.
I don't understand why they don't do it now, because it doesn't take anything.
No.
It's such a shame.
No. Yeah.
Right. We move on to potentially the last topic. This is a long show, by the way. Moving on to the last one, we are going to discuss the topic of rides. Which park has the best rides? And I'm going to let... Who hasn't gone first yet? Tracy, have you gone first yet?
Yes,
You
I
have.
have.
Who hasn't gone first? Someone must not have gone first. Gillian, have you gone
Lee.
first? Me?
You? Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go first.
Well, shut off the foot there.
This is a tough one. I love the Hulk, although I haven't ridden it for a long time. I do like Spider-Man. I love the water rides, although we haven't ridden them in 3 trips at this point.
No, we need to do them.
Hagrid's is amazing, especially front row at night. Forbidden Journey does not agree with me anymore.
That's because you're old, dear.
I don't know what it is. I'm a fanny, or maybe it's something to do with that.
Old.
I love the Zeus landing rides, but they're not something you're going to ride a ton of times. Studios, I love Rip Ride Rocket. It's my favourite coaster on property. I've already.
You've decided.
But I haven't,
justified
and I
it.
have, though, I think. I love Fallon, I'll be honest. Tracy and I have watched a lot of vlogs in the last couple of weeks just to try and keep us in our happy place. And I really like Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon. Not just the pre-shows and stuff. The actual ride itself, it's a lot of fun. But I think I can't remember who we were talking to the other day. I think it comes down to how much you like. I was talking to Catherine, how much you like Jimmy Fallon, which we really do.
Yeah.
Love the Mummy. I like Fast and Furious. You can lambast me for it all you want. I enjoy it.
Will.
I don't care because
Do it
I
again.
don't mind it.
If I do kill him through this lockdown, that will be my reason, and I
Because of
think it's
Fast and
justified.
I've actually really warmed to Gringotts at this point. I would ride Gringotts more than I would ride Forbidden Journey at that point. And again, maybe that could come down just for the fact that I can't ride Forbidden Journey as much as I want to. But I enjoy Gringotts a lot more than I did. It gets better every time I ride it.
I don't know why that is, but you're so right.
Yeah, it's
Green Dot's
weird.
never my favorite either, but it's something that it grows on you for whatever reason.
I think the reason is because when it first opened, everyone so Forbidden Journey set the bar, and the next one, it's like, now what you do next has to be better than that, and because it's not, everyone was like, that's not as good as Forbidden Journey, and you go into it with an expectation of it, expecting it to be better than Forbidden Journey, and because it wasn't, you kind of like, it's crap, and now you've kind of stepped back, your expectations are leveled, and you go in and see it for what it is, and it's a really good ride. Men in Black is my favourite ride on property still. It desperately needs some TLC, but I adore it. I prefer Transformers over Spider-Man. I still have not made my mind up.
Haven't you, though? It sounds like you haven't.
I haven't. It's a tough one. Yeah, I think... I don't know. It is really hard. Like, I like eating.
Drinking the soda, and then she's like, "Oh," she like makes the nasty face. She's like, "Well, maybe." I don't know.
It's difficult because each park has some iconic, awesome rides. Even though I can't ride Forbidden Journey as much, it's still amazing. Like, just looking at Forbidden Journey and Hagrid's in Hogsmeade, trying to take my personal preference out of it, which I know I shouldn't because that's what I'm kind of... I wish I hadn't gone first. Thank you, Gillian. Thank you for making me go first. I have no idea.
You made yourself go first by doing everybody else's order.
Literally do not know where I'm going at this point.
Do you want to think about it and have somebody else go?
I think I might have to. I can't make a decision. I thought this would be easy, and it's not. This is the toughest one for me yet. Gillian, go next.
I do think it's difficult, but I have made up my mind. In terms of sheer number of rides, it goes to studios because just the volume of rides.
Yeah.
But for me, it's going to be Islands of Adventure because my top 3 favorite rides are all in that park. Hagrid's, Forbidden Journey, and Spider-Man. Those are my top 3 favorite rides. They're all in one park now. 2 of them are in Hogsmeade. I adore the water rides. Nobody ever wants to go on them with me. I'm usually going by myself, but that's just fine with me. I go on them all by myself, and I have a great time.
Yeah, Popeye and Blue Rose is awesome. It is the best water ride I've ever been on, hands down.
Hands down. But I also love Dudley. I love Dudley, and I adore Jurassic Park. It is desperately in need of help, but I love it just the same. I love give me a classic outdoor coaster. Do love Hulk. I love Rip Ride Rocket too. But I am a sucker for a launch. So I love Hulk's launch. I do love Mummy. So it's tricky. And exactly like you said, Gringotts has grown on me. I think if you were to look at the sheer number of times I've ridden rides, if there was somewhere a cosmic tally, I think Gringotts is probably way up there. But I think that comes down to having a short single rider line.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to go with Islands. Universal has too many screen rides.
Oh no, that's
when I did the challenge where I had to do all of the rides in one day in both parks. By the time I got to studios, I was like, "Get me the F out of here."
Yeah. Okay. Food for thought, Christopher.
Yes. So I think I got my mind set up on this one as well. If you would have asked me this question in May of last year, I would have pretty much said Universal Studios. It's the one that we go to ride the most rides. I think the ones we enjoy the most. I love the Mummy. We ride it every single time. We love riding Men in Black because we love trying to figure out who's going to beat who. To,
Yeah.
We always bet on that game. Winner does, buys this or whatever. And those two rides are ones we always do. And one of my favorite rides, just because of nostalgic reasons, E.T.
Ugh.
Every time we will ride it, can't change my mind, right? But then there are also really good rides at Islands, but then they opened up my favorite ride right now, which is Hagrid's, and that kind of really topped it off for me. It's my favorite ride that I've ever ridden in any theme park. I love the set pieces. I love the way the ride is done, the way you sit in the ride. I mean, that's all great. I agree with Jillian. I also love the water rides. So we'll go during the summertime.
Yeah.
Specifically, if we stay on site, we'll go during the summertime. We'll wear our bathing suits and we'll go strictly just to go ride those rides. A couple times, get soaked, go back to the hotel. Because I also hate being wet. Wet socks. It's as close to killing me as possible.
With you on that one.
Yeah. So we'll literally go in there in sandals, bathing suit, tank top, whatever, and ride it. Ride all the water rides, come back. So love the water rides. We used to ride Dueling Dragons a trillion times, but they have a much better roller coaster, in my opinion, right now. So yes, Islands is going to take it for me. And I'm not forgetting to mention Hulk and all that. Those are all really good rides. And one that probably does not get mentioned a lot is Doctor Doom's Fearfall.
Love it.
I love that ride.
I do. It's just too short.
It's fine. But every single time, that's the one ride that I can still ride every single time and still get that feeling in my stomach of nervousness about to happen. I don't even get that anymore on Rip Ride Rocket. That downfall, I love Rip Ride Rocket, but I won't get that feeling. In Doctor Doom's, I still get it because it's very hard to time exactly.
Yep.
When it does that little lift,
yep,
then it's going to do it, but it's still enough to get me to go, okay, this is interesting. This is fun. So Islands is my pick.
Oh, I've just thought of another one that I'd forgotten about that's just thrown a complete kink in the works now.
Storm Forest?
No, sorry. But I did think of that, but no. Wow. Go on then, Trace.
Well, I weighed up the rides that I like best in each park. And number-wise, 6 for 6. That helps. It was 5 for 5, and I remembered one in another park. Oh, that might tip it. And then went, oh, crap. I remembered one in the other park, so that didn't help. It's a hard one.
This is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be, this section. I'm glad I left it till last
because
now,
we've got
actually.
Rip Ride Rocket. We've got Fallon. We've got The Mummy. We've got Gringotts. Men in Black. Hang on, I missed Summit.
E.T.
Bugger off.
E.T.
No, hang on, I'm missing one.
Simpsons.
No,
Oh, yeah, Fast and Furious.
bollocks. Hang on, I've missed one.
Transformers.
Transformers.
I notice no one's mentioned Minions or Shrek at this point.
Wonder why.
All great rides.
What, Minions and Shrek?
Yeah. Men in Black, Mummy, two of my all-time favourite rides, have warmed to Gringotts. So in Islands, Spider-Man, nostalgia. I weighed up the water rides, and probably Jurassic Park River Adventure is my favourite out of the 3.
That's because you don't get that wet on it.
Well, no, but it's got elements that I like. It's got all the greenery. It's got the dinosaur side of it. It's got a bloody good drop and a bit of a splash. So, I know we don't ride it very often,
I have
but
no idea where you're going at this point.
You're not the only one. We've got Forbidden Journey and Hagrid's. But before that, we've got Skull Island Raid of Kong.
Oh, my God.
Yep, that's the one that went,
yeah.
oh, crap.
That's
there's
the one
the-
that threw me in works as well.
And then, you're all going to laugh at me for this one. I love this ride. I don't care. This is my Fast and Furious.
High in the Sky.
High in the Skies is Toy Train ride.
I know.
Because I know
I
it,
love it. Right there with you.
and
Yeah.
I know it word for word. I can pick out the lesser known stories that are in it, because obviously I know my Zeus stories that well. But you also get the great views. So I'm 6 for 6. I'd say, how do I choose? Because you've got Hagrid's, I've got Spider-Man, Forbidden Journey, 3 of my favourite rides. 3 of my favourite rides. Nothing is pulling one ahead of the other. So I'm actually going to controversially declare a draw.
No, you can't.
I am.
No, you can't.
You can't make me change.
I
You
can.
can't?
I can.
No.
No, you can't.
No.
No,
It makes.
Tracy, you're throwing a wrench in here.
you can't do it.
I can.
You can.
I can.
You can't.
I can and I am.
As the
If you want feeding for the rest of this lockdown, I
I'll
can
feed
and I
myself.
am.
I've got a packet of biscuits out the back.
You haven't. I've eaten them.
Right. Well, okay. I'm going to give a point to each from you then.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think it's going to make
Or a
any
half
difference.
point.
I'm going to leave Darren to go last. I don't think it's going to matter at this point
It's up to you,
Oh.
buddy.
Thanks.
because something Gillian said has made me
Oh, you made a decision.
make a decision.
Oof.
The pressure.
Because I love Forbidden Journey and Hagrid's. I love Gringotts and Men in Black. I love Fallon. I love Fast and Furious
Screams.
over there. I love Transformers. I love Spider-Man, even though I think Transformers is better. I love the Hulk. I love the water rides. I've got to take out the fact that I haven't ridden a lot of them lately. We haven't ridden a lot when we've been over the last twice, but that's irrelevant. We're judging it on the rides themselves. The thing that's going to make me swing one way or the other is Gillian's comment about screen-based attractions. Taking Islands of Adventure for what it is, you've got arguably the best themed coaster anywhere. One of the best overall screen-based attractions anywhere. The ride that I keep standing by is the benchmark of screen-based attractions, the perfect amalgamation of physical sets and screens in Forbidden Journey. One of the best coasters, still held as one of the best coasters in the world, the Hulk. The groundbreaking attraction that is Spider-Man. Skull Island Reign of Kong, that is virtually the same thing as Fast and Furious. And I know I like Fast and Furious, but I love Kong. It was the ride we probably rode the most when we were there in February. I think we actually rode it more than anything else. And saying that above Men in Black speaks volumes. So I'm going to say Islands of Adventure. For that reason, I think it has, if we're judging it on rides, it has the widest range of different attractions. The studios are all similar.
Yeah.
The one thing I will say for studios that has an edge over Islands is that Islands has all outdoor attractions for the most part.
That is a very
So when
good
it
point.
rains, oh, you are screwed.
Yes.
Or just summertime in general.
Yeah, we've done that before when we were over in 2009 and it was the tropical storm came through and it was freezing and we went over to Islands to start off with and it was that cold. We were like, look, we'll go over to the studios because everything's indoors.
Mm-hmm.
Darren, I have a feeling I know where you're going to go, but
What's the
it is
score now?
4-1 at this point, so it's kind of irrelevant.
Yeah. Well, I'm probably gonna add to the other one. I listed everything out, and I'm 6 to 5 on must-do attractions. What I would consider, like, if everything's working right and there's not too much of a wait time, some like crazy things like that, notwithstanding, if I could just get on every ride I wanted to. There's 6 at Universal Studios that I'd want to ride, and 5 at Islands of Adventure. So Universal wins for me, but it was literally by a hair.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
I thought it was going to be a little closer personally, and if Terminator 2 was still open and considered a ride as this thing, as all the guides classed it as on my side, then it probably would have been way over. Less of a decision for me. But on the Islands of Adventure side, the ones that I definitely want to do, like no matter what, would be like Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, Forbidden Journey, Hagrid's, Incredible Hulk, and Kong. That was my list of like must-dos over there.
Yeah.
And then at Universal is, it's funny what put it over the top, but E.T., Transformers, Simpsons ride, even though I'm thinking of the shell of its former self.
Crying, that's why it goes on.
Men in Black, Revenge of the Mummy, and then Kang and Kratos Twirl and Hurl was the one that literally put it over the top because I have so much fun with it.
Yes.
I'm not a big outdoor spinner ride kind of thing, but like the theming along with it just kind of puts it over the top there, and being able to see the whole park from riding up there is awesome. So
Interesting.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. I knew Darren at Go Studios. Darren's, when you just look at who Darren is as a person, Darren is an old school Universal Studios Florida fan. You know, he visited that park in 1993 when he was a kid, so of course he was always going to Go Studios. It's weird, actually, when I think about it, Darren, the amount of times that we've come over to Universal or to Orlando, we've spent very little time in Islands with you.
Yeah.
I think we've probably spent the most amount of time in Islands on the Saturday, the weekend of last year. It's probably the most amount of time we've spent in Islands with you.
Yeah. Catch me at the studios.
Right, ladies and gentlemen. That makes this a tie. We are 3 for 3 at this point.
Okay.
Oh, man.
And it's interesting because I thought I was going to sway it one way or the other just to get a tie, and I haven't had to. So Islands won for theming. The studios won 3-2 for meet and greets. It was a clean sweep for shows for Universal Studios Florida. It was a clean sweep for food and drink at Universal Studios Florida. It was a clean sweep for park music for Islands of Adventure. And then rides, Islands of Adventure won 4-2, which, considering there's only 5 of us, that's quite miraculous.
Yeah.
Wait.
Well, that's because Tracy decided she wasn't going to actually make a decision. So the tiebreaker. I am going entrance icon. And I'm going to go to Darren first because I know what he's going to say.
Can you just clarify icon?
Globe or lighthouse?
Lighthouse is cool and all, but I don't know. It's just a big old rock thing. Not into it. What I'm into is the world, man. About connecting people. It's about bringing people together and get misted by large jets of mist at all times. No, Universal for sure. If they would have kept their original one, even more so. But yeah, I still think that globe is the iconic thing, and I'll sit there like an idiot for 25 seconds for it to spin around to take a picture of it. So it wins.
Jillian.
I'm really mad because I really wanted Islands of Adventure to win.
It may yet. It may yet.
It may yet, because I know what you and Tracy will say. I'm not sure what Tracy will say. Spoilers, but for my Producers Club favorite memory, you will hear me talk about why I think Islands of Adventure is my favorite part.
Okay.
And today has been very illuminating. But I got to go with the globe.
Okay.
If you're talking about iconic, I feel like for Universal, you're talking about the Universal Studios globe. That's the thing you think of. That's what the thing you see. That's everybody stands and waits for the globe to come around, including me, so you can take a picture. You don't stand out and take a picture outside of the lighthouse. I love the lighthouse, but I think that if you're talking about Universal Studios' icon, it's the globe. I mean, I hate to tell you, Lee, that's your icon for the podcast. You know, that's what's outside of all the parks is the globe.
Okay.
Good point.
I am still going to say that the lighthouse is my favorite icon out of the 2 parks, because not only is it an awesome icon for Islands of Adventure, it has an impact on that entire resort. It has an impact on the entire resort. I love being in City Walk on a night and seeing that lighthouse come round and shine over all of City Walk. Whereas, yeah, I get it. The globe is iconic. And I'm not saying this just to be contrary. I love the lighthouse. I know a good friend of the show who has an actual statue of the lighthouse, and I would kill him for it. I just think it plays more of a role in the resort overall than the globe does. Tracy.
Yeah.
Lighthouse or globe? And don't you dare go against me.
Oh!
Because Jillian's already set you up. Don't do it.
Ooh, go with the guitar-shaped hard rock.
I don't even know what you're going to say right now. You're gonna break my heart.
The globe. It's iconic. It's everything that Universal projects and everybody knows. You know, everybody knows the globe. It's the first thing to think of. So naturally, I'm going the lighthouse.
Hooray! Woo.
I fell in love with the lighthouse. It's a call to adventure.
Having been to Alexandria, obviously it
Yeah.
makes a big difference to us as well.
You know. So, yeah. Sorry, thought I'd make you sweat for a minute.
You really did, because I thought you were going to kill me. Christopher, that means you get the deciding vote, sir.
This one's super easy.
And I know exactly what you're going to say.
It's the volcano Krakatoa.
Change my vote.
The lighthouse is so cool to look at. We've literally hung out at nighttime right around there with the music playing and all that stuff. Super cool to hang out and do all that stuff. But like most others have said, Jillian especially, when you think of Universal, it's the globe. So I have to go with the globe.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. It was close, though.
I'm so sorry, Tracy. Please bring me gold bars, but
Oh, I don't know now.
No, I get it.
Yeah.
it's just so iconic. That is Universal Studios. Like, you know, we can send an emoji of the world when we're like me and Alexa are chatting. It's like we don't even have to say what it is. It's that.
Yeah.
You know.
And plus, I don't think you guys have ever tried to walk up the stairs at the lighthouse. It's impossible.
Well, you can't climb inside the globe either unless there's a Sharknado going on.
Well, there's evidence that you can. So I was gonna say.
Cool, there. That's going to wrap it up, I guess. I'm not surprised, but it would have been nice to have seen Islands win it. But I think when you break it all down to what we have done, I think Universal Studios Florida is a worthy winner at the end of the day. But it was close.
It was close.
It was 3 for 2. And I
Very.
think I was looking forward to recording this show because I knew it would be an interesting debate. I think it ended up being a more interesting debate. It was weird because it started off like, this is just going to be a clean sweep for the studios at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And then everyone, what I loved was, so someone would go, and then someone else would bring something up, and the person who's already going, oh crap, yeah, I never thought, oh
Yeah.
no.
Yep.
It makes you look at those parks from a different perspective again.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. Like, I thought I would be like way more on the studio side, and like I was surprised how much I leaned towards
Yeah,
Islands Adventure on a lot of those categories. So
cool. I really enjoyed that. So thank you everyone for joining in. Gillian, it's been awesome to have you on for the last 2 shows. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Having me. It's been a dream come true.
You know how special you are to us.
Aww.
Stop.
It's true, it's
Talk about me
true.
like that.
I was going to say, it doesn't talk to me like that,
Chris,
either.
that's not what you said in the bathroom when we were in Islands of Adventure last year.
Oh,
ooh,
that we're keeping that secretly.
Well, you
I
made
think
me
we
bring
know
it
Chris
up.
and Lee's Lou.
Wow.
No, do we
What do
do?
you do?
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I have a which Lou do we do?
We do.
Lee, you want to go ahead?
Anyway, that is going to wrap up episode 398. We are only 2 episodes away, people, from reaching 400. Wow.
Wow.
Who thought we'd be on lockdown during coronavirus?
Yeah.
We are going to end with another Universal Is, and this one comes from Natalie Hora. If you want to be involved, like we say every week, just send us your answer to what Universal is in 3 words or less and send it to us at podcast@uopodcast.com. And Natalie says, I think this is very pertinent at the time, Natalie says, Universal is my self-care. See you next week, everyone.
Cut, print, that's a wrap for another episode of the unofficial Universal Orlando podcast. Never miss a show by subscribing on Apple Podcasts and leave us a rating and review while you're there. Not an Apple user? You can listen on Stitcher, Spotify, YouTube, iHeartRadio, or your podcatcher of choice. Email us any questions or comments to podcast@uuopodcast.com. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Just search UUO Podcast. Keep up with the latest news, rumors, and updates on our blog at uuopodcast.com. Thanks for listening. See you next week.